10th Standard Social Science 2024 Final Exam 1 Key Answers. First main, Punjab was merged into the British Empire by Dalhousie, Wellesley, Robert Clive, Cornwallis. Correct answer is option A, Dalhousie. Teen Murti Bhavan is in Jodhpur, Mysore, Hyderabad, New Delhi. Option D, New Delhi. The type of soil that occupies the largest area in peninsular plateau is black soil, red soil, alluvial soil, desert soil. Option B, red soil. The father of Green Revolution in India is Varghese Kurian, Sir M. Vishweshwaraya, Dr. M. S. Swaminathan, Norman Borlaug. Option C, Dr. M. S. Swaminathan. The highest peak in South India is Armakonda, Anaimudi, Mahendragiri, Gauri Shankara. Option B, Anaimudi. Children helpline number is 1089 1098 101 108. 1098. The Declaration of Human Rights made by UNO was in the year 1947, 1945, 2007, 1948. Option D, 1948. Every year, World Consumer Day is celebrated on March 15th, December 10th, July 11th, June 5th. March 15th. Second main, why did Wellesley resign from his post and return to England? His battle-thirstness increased the financial burden on the company. On being criticized for this policy, he resigned from his post and returned to England. What was the immediate cause for First World War? The assassination of the Austrian Prince Archduke Francis Ferdinand. Which organ is known as the Cabinet of UNO Security Council? What is meant by social stratification? It refers to the practice of classifying people as upper class and lower class on the basis of income, education, caste, color, gender, occupation, intelligence, etc. Why was the Child Labor Prohibition Control Act enacted? To prohibit appointment of child laborers. Well irrigation is the most important type of irrigation. Why? It provides water to large area of agricultural land. Construction and maintenance of wells is easier. What is fiscal policy? A government with an intention to establish economic progress and financial stability announces the fiscal policy related to its income, expenditure and debt. Teleshopping has become more popular nowadays. Why? The development of information technology has led to teleshopping. Third main, how is the government trying to increase literacy in India? Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. It provides education to girls. National Literacy Mission, Sakshara Bharat program through Article 21A of our Constitution. Education is made as fundamental right. Right to education 2009 has been guaranteed. Compulsory free education has been implemented for the children between 6 and 14 years. How is the Security Council of UNO formed? This institution is like the cabinet of UNO. It has 15 member nations among them USA, UK, France, Russia and China are the 5 permanent members. The remaining 10 members are elected by the General Assembly for a period of 2 years. These 10 members represent the various geographical area of the earth. Every member has one vote to exercise. but the approval of all the permanent members is a must. How is paid work different from unpaid work? Paid work that provides wages, salary, or any other material benefit is called paid work. Unpaid work, any activity undertaken for self satisfaction. Plowing in fields, working in factories, teaching in schools, constructing buildings, repairing vehicles. An artist painting a picture for his own satisfaction. How can the riots be controlled? The presence of mind of the officials, police, security forces, law. How was Junagadh merged into Indian Union? The king of Junagadh wanted to merge his province with Pakistan. People came onto streets against the king. Unable to face the people, the king fled the kingdom. Based on the request made by the Diwan of province to the Indian government, the army was sent to Junagadh to establish peace. Junagadh was merged with India in 1949. The Indian military was the base of British administration during the British rule. Justify. The British appointed the Indians for the military. The British took the entire India under their control with the help of the military. They protected their supremacy with the help of the military. The officers were again the British. The Indians could reach the rank of Subedar. Most of the Indians were coolie soldiers. Based on Peel Commission recommendations, the military system was redesigned. Indian agriculture is gamble with monsoons. How? Climatic condition of a country has a great influence on its economy. The southwest monsoons control the agriculture of India. Failure of rainfall leads to drought. When the monsoons are heavy, there are floods. They also cause to destruction to life and property. Hence, it is said that Indian agriculture is a gamble with the monsoons. It has become inevitable in India to take necessary remedies to prevent the deficit in the energy resources. Why? In India, of the energy resources being used, the exhaustible energy resources are the main ones. It has become inevitable to use non conventional energy sources to conserve the conventional energy sources. Exploration and use of non exhaustible energy uses has gained a lot of importance in the 5-year plans. The migration of rural people to cities can be avoided. How? Various basic facilities like education, training, health, hygiene, etc., should be provided to the rural people. Their knowledge, skills, and capability to work should be enhanced. In addition to agriculture, cattle rearing, fisheries, silk industry, poultry, and other agriculture related activities should be promoted. How do the post offices help to save money? Post Office Saving Bank, issue of National Savings Certificate, Kisan Vikas Patra, monthly recurring deposit, postal life insurance, pension payment, money transfer. How do the banks serve the customers? Debit card and credit cards, personal loans, home and vehicle loans, mutual funds, safe deposit lockers, trust services, signature guarantees, e-banking. Which qualities should a person possess to become an entrepreneur? Creativity, innovation, dynamism, leadership, team building, achievement, motivation, problem solving, goal orientation, risk taking, decision making, commitment. What were the effects of the Battle of Buxar on East India Company? Shah Alam II accorded the Diwani rights over Bengal to the British. Shah Alam II gave away all the rights over Bengal to the British for an annual fee of rupees 26 lakhs. Shuja Uddola had to pay war indemnity of rupees 50 lakhs. The company paid pension to Mir Jafar's son. The Battle of Buxar made the British the real holders of power over Bihar, Bengal, and Odisha provinces. Even Oudh remained under their control. Or, however, revolutionary methods different in the freedom struggle of India. The revolutionaries dreamt of a totally free India. They strongly believed in violent means. They started establishing their secret branches in India and abroad. Anushilana Samiti and Abhinava Bharata. They used bombs and firearms to achieve their objectives. The government tried their best to suppress them. The revolutionaries were arrested for murder attempts. They were declared guilty and given life imprisonment. The role of transportation in economic development is significant. How? It provides goods and services from the place of production to the place of demand. Through the transport, goods and services reach the places of requirement. The role of transport in the economic development of country is significant. Agriculture, industry, mining, forestry, fisheries, dairy, farming, etc. are closely linked with the markets through the transport. For speedy economic development, fast transport systems are necessary. In India, localization of industries is influenced by many factors. How? Availability of raw materials, energy resources, market, transport facility, availability of labor, port facility. Explain the importance of public finance. Public finance is managed keeping in mind the progress of the nation. The government, through its fiscal policies, formulates methods to equitably distribute the country's natural wealth, labor, and capital investment. Government tries to ensure the equitable distribution of the income generated amidst all sections of the people. The government, through its fiscal policies, enhances the public expenditure in priority. The government takes steps to ensure a balanced growth in all spheres of the economy. Developing countries like India utilize public finance in order to eradicate poverty and unemployment. Or explain how the pre-harvest and post-harvest technologies brought green revolution. Pre-harvest technology: use of good quality seeds, use of fertilizers, use of pesticides, irrigation facility. Post-harvest technology: granary facility, cold storage system, scientific harvest, scientific process, scientific marketing, support price. Diwan K. Sheshadri played an important role in the development of Mysore. Justify. He improved the financial position of the state. He was responsible for many new railway lines. He started the Mysore civil service examination. He gave more importance to irrigation, established Maharani Girls High School. Annie Besant gave a new vitality to the activities of the Theosophical Society. Justify. She started the activities of Theosophical Society in India and gave a new vitality. She aroused pride in Indian culture through her lectures. She attempted to establish equality, universal brotherhood, and harmony in society. She gave her full support to the freedom struggle. She started a newspaper called New India. She started Home Rule movement. She was the president of the Congress session. She contributed immensely to Indian philosophy and the independence struggle. India has a better relationship with Russia from the beginning. Explain. India maintains good relationship with Russia. Indo-Soviet cooperation continued in political, economic and other fields. Soviet Union condemned China's aggression. During the liberation of Goa, Soviet Russia supported India. Tashkent Agreement was signed by India and Pakistan with the mediation of Russia. India and Soviet Russia entered into 20 years of treaty of peace, friendship and cooperation. Russia assisted India to have steel plants at Bila and Bokaro. We have received a lot of aid from Russia for the growth of our industry and commerce. It is supporting Indian claim for permanent seat in the Security Council of UN. Why is the problem of unemployment experienced in India? Overpopulation, mechanization, too much of division of labor, social inequality, insufficient capital, illiteracy. How are evergreen forests different from desert forest? Evergreen forests are found in regions which are not more than 900 meters above sea level and receives an annual rainfall of more than 250 centimeters. Desert forest, this type of vegetation is found in regions receives less than 50 centimeters of rain. This type of forests are found in Western Ghats, northeastern states of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Manipur, Nagaland, Andaman Nicobar, the Thar Desert in Rajasthan, and its adjoining areas in Punjab, Haryana, and Gujarat have these forests. Since the trees are always green, they are called evergreen forest. The plants are deep rooted and consists mainly of thorny shrubs. 5th Main 34. Explain the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Punjab witnessed widespread protest against Rowlatt Act. The protesters had decided to assemble at Jallianwala Bagh. About 20,000 protesters had assembled. This peaceful demonstration was in progress in high-walled Jallianwala Bagh. General Dyer attacked the protesters from all sides with firearms. 379 people died and thousands suffered serious injuries. Explain the impact of British education in India. Modernity, secularism, democratic attitudes, and rationality impetus was received for the local literature and languages. Periodical started emerging. New social and religious reformation movements emerged. J.S. Mill, Rousseau, and Montesquieu, the freedom struggles that were taking place across the globe influenced the Indians also. Indians could understand and appreciate their rich tradition. The first war of Indian independence failed. Why? The movement did not spread to the whole country. This struggle was intended to protect the interests of a few rather than getting freedom for the country. Instead of being an organized struggle, it erupted due to certain unexpected reasons. The unity among the British forces and lack of it among the Indian soldiers. There was no proper direction or proper leadership. There was a lack of effective leadership discipline. Many provincial kings did not support the struggle. The people lost confidence in the soldiers due to their arson and looting. Status of women in India is improving nowadays. Justify. Women and Children Development Department, Health Education and Social Status of Women are improved. Women Education, Prohibition of Child Marriage Act, Dowry Prohibition Act, Sri Shakti Program, Loan and Subsidy for Women Self-Employment, Mahila Mandalas, Yuvati Mandalas, Sri Shakti Organization, Commission at national and state level have been constituted. The reservation for women from Panchayat to Parliament in Karnataka already 33% of reservation has been implemented. Government jobs women reservation has been provided. Cyclones are hazardous. Justify. Cyclones are very destructive. Sometimes the life of people of cyclone hit areas get totally changed. They cause large scale deaths. Ocean tides inundate the inland water bodies and make them salty. Crops get totally destroyed. Transport links, electricity supply, and the daily life of the people get affected badly. Cyclone hit areas suffer from infectious diseases, leading to huge casualties. Draw an outline map of India. Mark the following: 23 and a half north latitude, Narmada River, Visakhapatnam, Amritsar. A. 23 and a half degree north latitude. B. River Narmada. C. Visakhapatnam. D. Amritsar. Alternative question for visually impaired candidates only. Mention the main objectives of multipurpose river valley projects. Providing irrigation facility, production of hydroelectric power, prevention of floods, creating facility for water transportation, providing water for domestic and industrial use, preventing soil erosion, developing fisheries, enhancing forest wealth.